Hey everyone, welcome to the Everyday Human Podcast. My name is Easton Taverna. Each day I'll share a reflection written by me and inspired by literature, poetry, music, movies, video games, and more. And after that, I'll share a prompt for you to write your own reflection. Together, we'll explore what it means to be human. Every month, we'll walk a new path, taking a look at life, death, the universe, and everything in between. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad you're here. For more, visit eastontaverna.com or join me on Instagram at _everydayhuman. Be there for them. That's the title of today's reflection. Hey everyone, it is July 26th. I hope you're doing well. Today's episode was inspired by a quote from Death of a Salesman, the play by Arthur Miller. I'm not sure if they're still teaching this in school. I'm kind of going to guess they're not, but maybe some schools they are. I read this first when I was in high school, and I remember probably not quite getting it, but liking it all the same. It had some very good character moments and some good dialogue that I recall. It's been a while since I've read it. I'd like to get back to it one day. This one and Long Day's Journey into Night, I remember liking. I was actually in an acting class in community college, and I did a monologue from Long Day's Journey into Night. Anyhow, here's the quote from Linda Lohman speaking to her sons about their father. I don't say he's a great man. Willie Lohman never made a lot of money. His name was never in the paper. He's not the finest character that ever lived. But he's a human being, and a terrible thing is happening to him. So attention must be paid. He's not to be allowed to fall into his grave like an old dog. Attention. Attention must be finally paid to such a person. All right, and here is my reflection. For whatever reason, you're often pretty patient with those outside of your direct network of family and friends, those closest to you. You let the slights go from acquaintances. You have a long fuse when it comes to that one well-meaning coworker who just says or does the wrong thing day after day. And you can take heaping helpings of shit from your boss, even when you know their directive or strategy is the worst possible solution for the problem. But when it comes to your family, that patience, that politeness, it can all evaporate, quick as bird bath water in late July in North Carolina. Your partner might ask you to take out the garbage or do the dishes. Totally normal things that set you off at the end of a long day. Maybe your mom or dad calls asking for help on a Saturday morning, but you're already up to your ears with chores and errands of your own, so you snap. But these are the people, your family, your closest friends, who you should have the most patience for. It's always easiest to hurt the ones you love. Maybe because you know they love you back, and you take it for granted that they're there and in your life in the first place, and you just expect them to be there every day for the rest of it. Unfortunately, that is not always the case. You can push them too far, just as they can push you. It happens all the time, to the point of breaking, to the point where someone has just plain old had enough and says it's time to move on. But if that love is real, and you know when it is, you have to do everything in your power to practice patience, to uncover the truth of why you are acting the way you are, or help them figure it out for themselves just the same. Keeping up those levels of empathy isn't always easy, but these are your people. You need them, and they need you. Attention must be paid. And there ends today's reflection. You don't need this quote in my reflection to tell you that it's easiest and happens most often where you hurt the ones you love the most, or you lose patience with the ones you love the quickest. But it doesn't hurt to be reminded that you should try not to, that you should try to have the most patience and empathy because, like I said in the reflection, these are your people and you are theirs. So do your best to remember that and remind yourself of this when you feel that patience beginning to wane. Okay, and now it's time for your reflection question. Take out your journal, your napkin, or prepare to stare out your reflection window and think. Ask yourself the following. Who in my close circle of family and friends do I find myself losing patience with? Am I there for them like they'd be there for me? All right, and that closes today, July 26th. I'll be back tomorrow, July 27th, with another reflection. Have a good one, and take care.